I shouldn't be getting this. I just got my fucking arms ripped off by a Teletubby. Hello, Green Daddy Swamp Zippy speaking.
Where is he? Where is Shrek?
Who is this? Is that you, Bungle?
I am not Bungle. Tell him it's the Fat Controller, Sir Topham Hatt, the man who pays your wage.
Fuck off. Shrek has no master. He's
Who are you fucking talking to, Zippy, you gimp?
some twat called the Chunky Commander, Sir Topple Hap.
You zit-faced, cum-guzzling bellend. Pass me the phone.
Sorry, Daddy,
Boss, it's me. What's the next move? I managed to fight off the Tubbies, but they've grown too strong.
You will do nothing. Your amateurish moves have attracted the attention of the wizards. I'll finish this myself. Well, me and an army of trains. Trains with the faces of people.
No, please, give me another chance. I'm the fucking daddy. I can't be killed.
On the contrary, Shrek, you shouldn't trust everybody in your inner circle.
it's true, Shrek. Time for your dick to get trapped in my zip.
You fucking traitorous, zit-faced cunt!
Welcome to Shart Select.
Good day, mortals. Just a disclaimer from your friend Master Fenrig. This episode features lots of suggestive filth, as that is the episode's feature. Remember, when Ross Cooke says child, he actually meant short, fully grown adult. Please don't sue us. Bye. Welcome to Shart Select, recorded on location from the shed at the bottom of the Wizard's Tower. This episode is sponsored by Pete Jones's Miniature Monkey Masturbators. Discreet, primeval, and a whole load of fun. Yes, welcome to Shart Select. I am Winstall, and I think you'll find, joined by Stu.
Oh yeah.
And Ryan.
Oh yeah.
And once more, somehow found his way back into the Wizardverse, it's Ross Cooke, everyone!
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, hi.
Just trying
So,
something.
how did you find your way back this time?
Oh, I've never actually left. Once I got out of the shed, obviously I found my way onto the stream boat, but they pushed me off after a short while. Then I managed to find my way to the Burrito Mansion. And then I've just been wandering in the woods, but I think all roads lead back to the shack.
Yeah, I have been said. It probably means for some reason that Master Bhigballzs will come back as well. He was just to time these things. In fact, the Wizards have been fucking rowdy all night, so I bet he is back. You know what he's like.
Yeah,
The Wizards will
wait
be
and see,
fucking-
no spoilers.
Yeah, they'll know that little splooging up there. Anyway, let me tell you about the podcast, I suppose. We are a weekly gaming podcast recorded under order from the said bunch of worryingly bizarre wizards who live in a firm, satisfyingly rigid tower. If you enjoy what we do, then please subscribe and leave a review on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, and all those other podcast services you use so we can reach more unfortunate people. Yay! We also have a YouTube channel featuring all of our episodes from Season 5 and some other older ones, and some lovely streaming videos done by the lovely Ryan. If you really enjoy what we do and would like to check out all our extra Drip Tray episodes, considered too extreme for the regular podcast by scholars, then why not join our Patreon at www.patreon.com/shartselect. We also have a Discord group there where you can chat with ourselves and other fans. And finally, we can be reached on Twitter and all other socials should you want to suggest content or just have a lovely chat. Just search for Shart Select Pod. Yay! Now coming up on this week, we have Stews, faux pas, and something else Stu wants to... So we've got a bit of a Stew thing to start with. Stu's got some things he wants to talk about. We've got Ryan's surprise. We've got yet more filth. And, yeah, the Wizard's Tower. So, take it away, first of all, Ryan, I suppose.
Yeah, I can go first, that's no problem. So, today, because I've got a special episode as it is, I've just gone through and found some previews that the AI script has written for some Twilight Zone episodes.
Okay, this sounds fun.
Yeah. So, picture, if you will, me walking towards a camera with a suit on for the intro for the Twilight Zone.
Yep.
Space magic, perchance? He's riding on an asteroid 9 million miles from the planet Earth in a vernacular of baseball. This is a watch. Its wearer, one Etherson cowpoke of Diapers, Indiana. The time? The last night of his life. Although he doesn't know it, Mr. Cowpoke is about to make the acquaintance of the chain of nightmares manufactured out of aluminium and his mind at the factory we call the Twilight Zone.
Haunting.
Good, actually. Yeah, that was deep.
Yeah, would you watch that?
I definitely would, yeah. I'd watch that all over that shit.
Yeah, because I have no idea what they're on about, so I would definitely watch that episode.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, in the background as well. It'd be perfect.
Exactly, yeah. What about this one? Perfect love casteth out clown music. That's the episode
Someone
title.
has to cast that shit out.
That's the whole thing.
No, here we go. So, one Miss Henrietta Hills, an errant fashion designer who's lived in space since the beginning of space. A nasty little woman who passes the time looking at stuff. Miss Hills has only two interests, buying musical instruments and herself. If talent was dirt, she wouldn't have a shovelful, but just in a moment, Miss Hills will be up to her jaw in debt. If your wife has had a couple, think about sending her to bed. Miss Hills only wants...
Wow.
The Miss Hills wants can only be bought in the Twilight Zone.
Can I just say, the AI script computer sounds a bit frustrated, Ryan. Did you not take it to play boat or canoe?
No, I didn't take it to play boat or canoe.
That's why she sounds so angry. Like, if she's had a couple, send her to bed! Alright, chill out, fucking hell. Girls can have fun too, you know, AI script computer.
I'd like to watch that episode because I also pass my time by looking at stuff. So
Yeah, me too. It's like weird, that, isn't it? If we're all like into the same stuff and looking at it.
There you go. I've got one more if you want. I can save it for another time.
Oh, go ahead. I want to hear it.
Okay. A kind of raccoon. Dramatis personae. One, Mr. Ben Lutz, a very private man. A man who's so private and clean, he has a headache. An hour and a half years ago, Mr. Lutz was a makeup salesman with a rare talent for putting cosmetics onto other people's mouths. But now, he mostly keeps to himself. A pitchman pitching in Pitchville. Population, none. That's all about to change. Mr. Lutz will soon pay a visit to a nervous young woman named Time. He might not like it, but maybe you won't either. Best of luck to you, friend. You're in the Twilight Zone.
That was deep. That was too deep, in fact. Like, what the fuck?
Is there any more recordings from the AI script crew?
Let me just check. Let me load it up now.
Ryan, why won't you play boat or canoe with me? It was supposed to be romantic. You are such a nasty bellend.
Shit! Don't think we were supposed to come across that one. Ryan, you are so nasty to that AI script computer.
Yep.
Well, don't be happy with it. You've hurt its feelings. It might stop giving you scripts if you're horrible to it. You best go and play boat or canoe with it, mate. After this episode, please.
Do I have to?
Yes, you do have to. Who else is going to do it? Professor Ryan's. He's completely different to you. I think the AI script computer would notice.
That's the point.
I'm frankly very disappointed in you, Ryan. But it was a good surprise, so I will undo that. I will undo that disappointment. So that was very good. So Stu, there's something you wanted to talk about before we delve too deeply into this episode, wasn't there?
Well, you like me to keep you updated when I create a new faux pas?
That is true. You are the master of faux pas. Before we go any further, this isn't going to be like really offensive to anyone, is it?
No.
Right, say it anyway. We can always cut it.
I'd like that, yeah.
Turns
out I'm a bit racist.
You know when you so we went to Trafford Centre the other day. We went to the Primark, and when you go shopping with your missus, you have to try and occupy yourself, don't you? By
masturbating on the clothes.
No. You get
oh right, no, of course not. No.
And it was like this little bag thing that had like all these bottles, and I assume it's for taking on an airplane, and you fill it. Yeah. But there's one that had like a weird nozzle on the end. So I was like, is this a douche? And he's like, no, that'd be fucking stupid. I was like, no, look, it's got a nozzle. I was like, oh shit, yeah, you might be right actually. I didn't notice, but there was somebody had come to stock the shelves next to me. And as that was happening, I remembered Shameless, but I just shouted out, I went, it's like a mouthwash for your fanny. Just as a female worker was stocking the shelves next to me.
Fucking hell.
Stu strikes again. And this is why you can never go anywhere with Stu.
Did you try and crawl up inside yourself and die, or what?
Well, it's a good job I was wearing a mask, because I had a massive fucking grin on my face.
So yeah, we know what Stu would do. Stu would just stand there and shrug like, what? I've said it now, I can't take it back.
Sarah just stormed off, for fuck's sake.
She's known you for how many years now? She's acting surprised about this. We all know what you like, Stu. That's why the wizards kidnapped you, to make the world a better place.
To be fair, I am wondering what it actually was now, if it wasn't that.
Well, yeah, it looked just like one. It had like a little nozzle on the end.
It was like a travel pack for shampoo and shit. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah, like a travel douche.
I like to imagine the employee was trying to yell after you, no sir, you're right, it is. It's our new douche line.
It is a mouthwash for your fanny.
You are on you are on the ball. Well done, sir. You're the first man to ever get that right. You are progressive. But instead,
you are woke, sir.
Sir Stu of Wokenville. But instead, you just came across as well, Stu, just gobbing off about things in an appropriate loud voice in the middle of. It's like in college, you insult someone, but you think you were whispering it to me, but you say it in a massive loud voice. Like, fucking hell, here's Smeaton, fucking that man, Stu, you just fucking shouted that, dude.
I always remember one story Stu told me a few years ago. This is I think he was in year 7 of high school, so I don't know, 15 odd years ago, whatever. And he went up, Stu's attempt at make new friends.
Oh God!
He went up to someone and went, "Don't you just hate the name Phil?" And of course, the guy turned around and went, "My name's Phil."
Like, what's Stu's fucking playbook? Like, all right, I need to think of a way to make friends here. I've got to slag off a random name. That'll fucking warn people over.
Yeah, what are the odds?
Yeah. So then I think. What did you do, Stu? Just sort of disappear into the crowd?
Yeah, just like Homer in that gif. You go back like into the crowd, yeah.
Fucking hell, Stu.
My name's Phil.
No, I didn't say Phil. I said, no, fuck. Yeah, Bill. His mate goes, I'm called Bill. Fuck! Alright, Stu. Well, to redeem yourself for such terrible faux pas, you should tell us about something you found on the internet that's been grinding your chode this week.
Put my chode to the grindstone. It's a top 10 list from Is it pressstart.com.au?
Oh, yeah,
Australia.
that bellends, yeah.
And it's their top 10 list of games of the generation.
Wait, Ryan was just like, oh yeah, those fucking bellends. All right, chill out.
So these games are from the last, well, supposed to be from the last, 8 years?
Yeah, so from
That
2013, was it?
that define the PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch.
Yeah.
Right, so at number 10, Super Mario Odyssey.
I would argue there's probably better Switch games, but okay.
Number 9, Horizon Zero Dawn.
That was good, to be fair. I like that.
Yeah.
I like
8,
that one. It had
Control.
robots in it.
Control's alright.
I couldn't get on with Control.
7, Rocket League.
Yeah, play ball
popular.
with the car. Yeah.
6, Marvel Spider-Man.
Again, very popular. It was pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I'd probably agree with that one. Just because I love it.
It was a good game.
5, Doom Eternal.
Yeah. Enjoyed Doom Eternal.
4, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Oh, everyone loves Breath of the Wild. I played it, but got bored of it, personally.
3, Witcher 3.
Yeah, Witcher 3 I will defend.
2, Bloodborne. Number 1, God of War.
And these
Right.
are the best
Okay.
in the last, what, 10? Last this generation, innit?
Yeah. Well, I'd
Okay, God
argue
of War-
that number 1 shouldn't be able to be a console exclusive. Because how can that define a generation
fair point.
when only like 1/3 of the player base can play it?
That, and I don't get why... God of War was good, but I don't get why people get such a stonko over it. It's like, the gameplay is a fairly standard third-person action game. Yeah, it looks pretty, and all the voice acting is great and everything, but it's not number 1. Come on.
Where the
There's
fuck's
been
Red
better
Dead?
games.
What I
I
want
was
though.
about to say, if I was going to go for one, like, people lost their minds way more for that, I thought.
Yeah, I think it just needed a little more time, Arthur. And it would have been on the list.
If it's
but...
a game's defining the generation, where the fuck's Fortnite?
Yeah.
Yes, that is the big one, isn't it? That's
A
the
game
big
that
omission.
basically invented like streaming and battle royales and made battle royale games a thing.
Yeah, that's had a massive influence. Where the fuck is that? So yeah, that's a very important one, Stu. I mean, I'm very surprised that they chose Bloodborne over Dark Souls 2 or 3 because people fucking love Dark Souls. Bloodborne was the PlayStation exclusive, which leads into the question of, did they just choose all the PlayStation exclusives?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, well, there's 1, 2,
Was Spider-Man exclusive?
4. There's 4
Yeah,
PlayStation exclusives
Yeah.
in that list.
Yeah,
Here's a
that's wrong. That it shouldn't be like that many exclusives.
And even then, if they were secretly PlayStation leaning towards PlayStation, why didn't they choose those 2 officially the best games ever made? Oh, 3 the best games
Yeah,
ever
where the
made.
fuck's what's it called?
According to
Last of
science,
Us.
Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, and Final Fantasy VII Remake officially, according to the internet and computer games, are the 3 best computer games ever made, and all the other computer games may as well stop now. That's what I read about those 3 computer games being the best computer games ever.
So,
For the record, Final Fantasy VII Remake was good, but got boring towards the end. Never completed it.
so press start are PlayStation shills.
But even then, they're not very good PlayStation shills.
They choose their own fucking games. And
Yeah,
put Rocket
so-
League in there. Why is Rocket League there?
Not.
How's that define a
Where's
generation?
Fortnite?
Well, that's the thing. If you can have Rocket
Where's
League, you should
Red
have Fortnite
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, where's Red Dead Redemption 2? Who made this list?
Told you. Press start.
Where's Rise, Son of Rome? And Knack? I'm being sarcastic now.
Oh,
But you know what I
Knack.
mean? But it's like I saw a map thing the other day, predictive sales of the new consoles, which was going to be more popular. There's a picture of the world, and every country but China had like the PlayStation symbol on it. It's like, really? Surely Microsoft are just counting the fucking losses at this point then if PlayStation's going to be that popular. I think it's
I suppose it's how much a lead you've got. So, like, PlayStation might win it, but Xbox, I imagine, is going to be pretty close. You know, on a lot of them, even if PlayStation pips it a bit.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going to be the write-off that people are saying it'll be. It bugs me because every generation, the opposite console slips up a bit. Like this gen, Microsoft slipped up a bit marketing the Xbox One, so the PS4
Yeah.
got ahead. And this time I just feel that Sony are being incredibly arrogant about it with the way they're marketing and everything. Whereas Microsoft are being a bit more customer friendly. So again, Microsoft might be back on top this gen. Who knows?
Who knows? I will say that I've seen more PlayStation adverts like pop up. I don't know if it's algorithms that are showing me stuff, but I mean that Spider-Man new game with the Spider-Verse suit seems to be everywhere on my feed now, and it's because they know that's what I want.
Yeah, and the Call of Duty, new Call of Duty, but for the PS5, that advert's on all the time on my Twitter at the moment. You can get the Woods Operator Pack. What the fuck's the Woods Operator Pack? Why do I want it? But there you go. So yes, Stu, you have every right to be angry about that. It's frankly nonsense.
And each to their own, they're all have their own opinions, I guess, but they just don't make it wrong.
Each your own opinions, but your opinions are wrong.
Yeah.
I'm wrong with that, Ryan. I think that's very true. So, I think it's time. See, we've just been given an email by the Wizards on our very old 90s computer in the corner. But did you know we had that, by the way, guys?
No.
I've just spotted it this morning. I'm sure it's... I feel like it's always been there, but I've never seen it. But anyway, I just got an email through on it. And yes, sure enough, it's from Master Bhigballzs. And it's CC'd Masters Fenrig, Wizard, and Cumregan as well. And it says, Dear Fools, we need you to come up with a new list of filthy sex moves to entertain Master Bhigballzs and make us sound cool. Even though Master Bhigballzs has written it, I don't know why he's done it like that. Weird. It's almost like a Rule 34 fanfiction. The perspectives are all over the place. Anyway, he said last time we messed up, we weren't supposed to come up with any old sex move. They were supposed to be video game themed because it's Shart Select. Everything has to be tangentially video game themed. So they've asked us to try again, please. So I hope we've either made a list or we can just come up with these off the top of our heads. If you have made a list, why have you made a list? They've all just asked us now.
Have you made a list?
I don't need to, I've just made them all off the top of my head. I have made a list, yes.
So have I.
Very good. Stu, have you made a list?
Yeah.
Ross, have you made a list?
I wasn't aware we were supposed to. I'll have to come up with these off the top of my head.
Luckily, you are filthy, so it shouldn't take you long.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I mean, me, Stu, and Ryan always have lists of dirty sex moves lined up just in case they're needed for anything. That's all it is. It's just a thing with us. It's always been that way. That's why we're not allowed out in public. That and Stu's faux pas.
Faux pas.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's faux pas. I'm pretty sure it's called faux pas and not faux pas, you know. Because it's the French, isn't it? It's the French. Anyway, never mind all that. Let's start. Who wants to deliver the first fucking filthy sex move, which is video game themed? Oh!
Me.
Ryan's in there. Go on then, Ryan. Take it away, my friend.
It's called Sonic, innit? You gotta go fast. Get in there, pump away as fast as possible to completion. Collecting rings is optional.
Do you have to go bwing if you collect a ring whilst you're doing it?
Yeah.
That's very good. I like that. I've got a similar one, but I can explain that to you later. I was going to tell you now my similar one.
Yeah, go on.
It's called labyrinth zoning. It's when you choke your partner while you're fucking him, and you go dun 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 dun. And if you come before you reach the end of the song, they live.
Is that what noise it makes?
Yeah, whoop whoop. When you let go.
Let's just have a quick disclaimer at the beginning. All these are consensual. They are.
Yes, that one leads towards autoerotic, but yeah. Well, not autoerotic, it's 2 year, but the asphyxiation bit certainly.
Yeah, these are two adults doing this. It's all fine.
All right, okay.
Yeah, it's all consensual. Right.
So, of course, it wouldn't be Shart Select unless I brought up Tails or Miles.
Oh,
Tails
here we
Power.
go. Here we go.
So I've named a sex move after him.
Go on.
Hear it?
Yep, please.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
I suppose.
picture, if you will. So using a tailed bum plug, stand over your partner and rotate your hips around, causing the tail and your penis to rotate in a helicopter motion in the hopes of gaining flight.
Oh, lovely.
Is gaining flight a euphemism for getting some action?
No, actually gaining flight because
Literally gaining flight.
Tails can do it, can't you?
Fair enough. That's fair enough. You two are being very quiet. Stu and Ross, have you got any?
Well, I was just thinking it was only this year that I actually figured out that Tails' name is a pun because it's Miles Prower.
Yeah, man.
I never knew because it's always Miles Tails Prower. I never put it together until I took out the nickname. I just think it was dumb. Anyway.
So mine aren't particularly games related. There's
What?
a couple of them are, but but they're all kind of like
the Wizardverse, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay then. I thought the Wizards would probably allow that.
So my first one's a Sodor shunting yard. Okay, so one person's in the doggy style position, and one person behind them on the cusp of penetration, and then a third person's behind them, readying themselves at their chosen hole of entry.
Okay, yeah.
And then the back person shunts into the middle person, which should shunt them into the person at the end, thus coupling a train.
Ah,
I like it. Do you have to narrate it like Ringo Starr while she's doing it?
Yeah.
Stu was a very naughty engine. She just ramming you in. The fat controller was very angry, and Stu did not get a new coat of paint. That is fucking awful. Just like my Ringo Starr impression, but there you go, I did my best. Go on, Ross. I know you're dying to deliver one.
I know. Right, blue shelling. That's when you're having sex and your partner's just about to finish, but then you quick throw them off the bed and you finish before them.
That is excellent. I didn't think of any Mario Kart ones. That's fantastic. Oh no, not the blue shell! You have to make that.
Yeah. Bonus points if you use an actual turtle.
Wow. Does that count as bestiality? I mean,
I don't think it'd stand up in a court of law.
No, yeah, because it's not involved, is it? It's just in the room.
Yeah, it's just there.
All right, fair enough. I've got one for you guys. The Tomb Raider. Explore your partner's unknown regions and dank passages with extreme aggression. Bonus points if you can do a somersault during.
And just like Tomb Raider, if you leave them wrecked afterwards.
Yeah. You have to steal the holy artifact. I thought I'd get more of a lol off that one, but I certainly enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
When I tried it.
So, you guys remember Commander Shepard, don't you?
Yeah, man.
This is his favourite. This is his favourite podcast in the podcastverse, like in the podverse. So I named a sex move after him in his honour.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this is very on point for the games, and I don't know whether it'll translate well in real life. You'll have to try it and let me know.
Oh, unlike the Sonic one.
Yeah, unlike the Sonic one. Yeah, I regularly gotta go fast. So, Commander Shepard, so you have to use cheesy and flirty dialogue options when they pop up on screen during real life. And then you take him to your captain's quarters and have awkward clothes on sex with the lights, but then you have to turn the lights off to mimic the fade to black. And then you get bonus points for a clothes on shower afterwards.
Yeah.
And then you have to carry on with your mission as if nothing has changed except for some dialogue bonus dialogue between your partner.
Yeah, it's a really shallow, almost one would say pointless endeavour.
Yes.
For some clothes on.
Do you get extra points
action.
if you do 215 pull-ups after you do it as well for no reason at all?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good
the
question.
more awkward and random you get it, the more bonus points you get.
Yeah,
Being the BioWare romance option.
Achievement unlocked. I like it, Ryan. That's a good one. Who wants to go next?
I've got one. I've got, as we were talking about The Witcher, The Witcher 3, Wild Cunt. That's where you are having sex, but get distracted by random tasks and forget to ever finish.
That's very on point. I like that one. So, a fighting tournament.
I'm going to go race for an hour or so.
Whee! I've got one called the Solid Snake. See if you can infiltrate your partner without them noticing. If seen, make a loud noise and go and hide somewhere.
I've just got visions of my wife going, "What was that noise?"
What was that noise? Whose footprints are these?
Whose penis is this?
Why is there a random cardboard box shaking in the corner?
With a willy sticking out in a little hole.
You'd have to practice using that one, wouldn't you? You'd have to work on your speed and how quickly you can move to a hiding place.
Yeah, you get bonus points if you can hum the Metal Gear Solid intro theme while you're sneaking up on them.
Oh god, I just like to imagine after you're done, you strap one of those high altitude balloons to them. Just like, don't worry.
Yeah, Fulton them out of there. I'm out of here. You're out of here. You got any more, Stu?
Yeah. The Angry Gordon. Another train one. So you put a cock ring on that's too tight and it causes your phallus to become long blue shaft like Gordon with an angry eye.
Wow. Did you watch a lot of Thomas the Tank Engine to mentally prepare yourself?
Yeah, I was watching Thomas while I was thinking about.
Start watching Gordon, like, Gordon does remind me of a big phallus.
It was a rag bone man.
I think I can hear the angry Gordon behind you.
I was thinking, yeah, I can hear Rag and Bone Man.
Where the fuck's a rag and bone man?
I think it's a demon. There's some kind of rag and bone demon going on outside the shed. No, it's
have we got to the,
He's
have we got
shouting
to the point now where it's
vampires!
I think it's bring out your dead. I think we've got to that point now.
Oh no, not the plague. Not again. Quick, somebody read out a sex move to take my mind off it.
I could go with my last one if you like. The spotter and the sniper.
Oh yeah, this was hyped a bit pre-recording, so yeah, hit us with this one.
Okay, so the spotter remains in position in the woman's bush, only to come up to gauge their surroundings. And then when told, the sniper emerges from cover, takes his shot, and gets bonuses for headshots. So it's like a surprise three-way. Just going down on your woman, going down on your woman, and then comes up and he's like, right,
No,
take
yeah,
your
we
shot.
get. I think we get
the guy
it.
jumps out of the closet. Yeah, see.
I love it. And if you
That was good, Ryan. That was worth
if
the
you
hype.
if you wait for a week, do you pop up and they're already dead?
Not like you battle in the end.
Yeah. You've just been laying in their bush for a week.
Yeah, potentially.
bonus points if you kill that pet parrot. Oh my god, that's brilliant. Ryan, that was a really good one. I love that one. Do you want to tell you about one I thought of called the Arthur Morgan?
I've got an Arthur Morgan one as well.
Oh, you tell me yours, and I'll tell you mine. We'll
Dueling
swap.
Morgans.
Well, Joe, go first
Yeah.
since you started then.
Right, okay. Take your partner from behind and pop a slice of chili pepper up their bum unexpectedly. Then shout things like, "Oh there, girl!" as you try to hold on. Bonus points if you finish. Bonus points if you finish and say, "Who's a good boy / girl?" This may cause some burning discomfort to yourself, obviously depending on the lineup, if you have to share the hole with the chili pepper. If that happens, pretend you've got tuberculosis.
Wow.
Mine's
Do you,
similar.
do you get positive or negative karma for that?
Very negative. What's yours then, Stu?
Mine's so you enter your partner from the rear, and then you have to say, "That's a good boy" if it's a woman, or "That's a good girl" if it's a boy, like the opposite, until they tell you to fucking stop it and try and get you off. And at which point you have to try and calm them down like a wild horse by offering him sugar or carrots. And say, "Whoa, girl! Whoa, girl! Oh, whoa!" And then you try and break a horse, and then you have to do. That's what you have to do. I thought you were half a mug or so.
So they're two very good variants. I love them both.
Could you combine the two? A chili in the ass, sugar in the mouth.
Yeah,
Pleasure at the front, business at the back. Wow. Ross, have you got any more for us?
I do. Obviously, as I said, these are totally off the top of my head, but I know that I've got about 10 left. So there's skyrimming. That's when you drag and shout into somebody's bum. You can be on a mountain or not.
Fußball! Oh my god, that is a good one. I've got one called the Doom Guy.
Oh yeah, go on. I can't think of any Doom ones.
Attack all of the holes of hell with pure unending fury, but be careful not to rip and tear.
Oh,
That's it. Nice quick one for you.
nice.
Like Doom itself, it's quick and horrible.
And eternal.
Yes. Oh God, who wants to read some more?
Oh, go on then. The Baby Yoda is one of mine.
Oh, okay.
So it's when it's when the head of your when you've got a flaccid penis,
Yeah.
but the tip pokes out of your foreskin like Baby Yoda's head peeping out of his big coat.
So it's just a description of a penis, though.
Yeah.
It's not a sex movie. Nor is it nothing to do with video games or the Wizardverse, but okay.
Yeah, and also please don't refer to it as the child either.
Oh, Stu. Completely missed the brief and sounds kind of weird. Classic shit.
I thought we just come out with anyone's. It was funny.
I'm pretty sure you said sex acts based on video games. That was the whole thing. That's why I've come up with sex acts, Stu.
Just because
based
you've
on
got a fucking Baby Yoda.
I have, it's true. I'm looking at it right now, but that's nothing to do with it. You could be my Mandalorian any day, Stu. Right, on that note, who's next?
I've got some quick ones. So you've got Portal. It's basically just a glory hole, except you paint one end blue and the other orange.
I like it.
You've got Asteroids. That's when you've got to hit them in the hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
There's Frogger. I barely know her. That's when you have to run across a busy main road to have sex.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've got. To be fair, I'm just going to blast through mine now. There's Titanfall. That's when your dick's too small when you're having sex, so you have to call in your big dick mate.
BT, come here, quick.
Oh, at least the
Big
family got a
Terry.
name for that now.
Yeah.
And then let me see, the Ghost of Sparta. That's where you cover your wife in
Small adult.
income, giving them a ghostly sheen.
Oh my God, what?
Yeah, that was a dark one. Anyway, moving on.
That was very dark.
There's Watch
I just
Dogs.
missed a really funny opportunity for a... Oh, go on, you carry on. I'll tell you about my opportunity for a joke.
I just got to get through these quick, otherwise I'm not going to say any of them. There's Watch Dogs, that's where you watch dogs having sex. There's also Watch Dogs Legion, that's when you have many dogs having sex. So Tetris, this is a bit more of an elaborate setup. This is when you have to have many parties, and one jumps down from above, then lands in a shape. Somebody else has to fall down, land with them inside of them, or inside them. When you've completed a line, those people slither out from under the pile of people and then go back to the top. And then finally, my last one is Among Us. That is a masked orgy, except one of them is your mum.
Yes, that's brilliant.
It's not brilliant, you sick.
It is.
And at the end
I
of,
think
obviously,
shots are
nobody can talk, and then at the end of each orgasm, there is a meeting called, and somebody has to get voted out, except your mum's got a voice changer. Yeah.
I thought it was
And then you
Ryan all
vote them
along.
out, and
God
a
damn it!
a little thing comes up and says, you know, this was not your mum.
So, one of these is categorically my mother. Oh my god.
Right, I'm all done.
Terrible.
That's me done.
You're done, are you? Yeah, I missed the I'll shoot you for a big joke before, when Ross described the Titanfall, and Ryan said, at least I've got a name for it now. If I wasn't too busy laughing, I was going to go, you're welcome, Ryan. And it would have been proper lol at the time, but I missed the opportunity.
But now you bring it up now.
Never
It's not awkward at
mind.
all.
Exactly. It's super awkward now, but I had to tell you anyway. So, have I got any more? Let me have a quick look. I've only got 2 more. They're not very good ones, that's why I didn't say them first. There's the Shao Kahn, dress up like a barbarian warlord, and then shout, "Finish him, / her!" just as you reach the vinegar strokes. That's one of them. And the other one I had was the Mario, which is approach your partner whilst humming the level 1 music. That one. Then, as you penetrate, make the pipe noise. And then, as you're finishing the job, just hum the no music. But if you come too soon, you have to go and game over yourself. It's a very audio one, that one. But that was my last one. God, Stu, have you got any more actual?
The idea of somebody slowly approaching me with the Mario music is terrifying. That's the new night terror I've got now.
Penis.
If they were dressed like Mario as well, it'd be either way.
You have to just dress the penis up as Mario.
I'm worried about you're dressed as Mario.
That's the mushroom.
Oh, right.
Yeah, go sorry. You're dressed as Mario, but your penis is dressed as Toad. It's just got a little blue waistcoat on.
I've got another one.
Go on.
The Exogoth.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So you fully ingest a dildo without the balls, right? And then you'd sort of like poke it out and then wiggle it about and then suck it back up again like the big space worm in Star Wars.
Sorry, I was just trying to picture it visually.
Yeah.
I'm a visual learner.
Yeah, so
don't picture it visually.
Poking out and then you wiggle it around. It's like it's trying to catch the Millennium Falcon and you suck it back up again.
Nice.
Yeah.
You've tried this, I can tell.
Look, it's the space worm.
Call me the Exogod, damn it. That's no crater. Oh my god, any more, Stu?
Lord.
I got one, but it's not a game-related one again. I thought we
You're allowed, because it's your last one.
Right, it's called the Serbian cream pie. It's where
Why am I worried?
You freeze ejaculate, yeah, and then you pop it inside, and then it defrosts, and you got a cream pie ready to go.
Oh.
Can I
Let's keep it clean, guys. Come on.
At least you kept it a bit classy by saying ejaculate and not cum, which is.
Stu's getting creative, I think.
Someone gave Stu a thesaurus. Well, I feel a little bit nauseous after all that, guys. Genuinely.
That's terrible.
Some of those, man. But it's nice to see that we're keeping the legacy of Encyclopedia of Filth going. Hopefully the Wizards will be happy with our recommendations. Mainly Master Bhigballzs, because we all know he's the fucking ringleader, don't we? Surprised he's not dragged them all off to the pub, to be fair.
The ring piece leader.
Oh, yeah, exactly. The Lord of the Rings. So, shall we look into the crystal ball and see what the Wizards are up to, guys? Does that sound like a plan to you?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Oh, Master Bhigballzs, tell us that one again. It was so funny.
Yes, well, that's the last time they'll try and say my balls weren't the biggest. I crushed him between them.
Oh, yes, that happened to Master Cumrag in university, I believe.
It did, yes.
Ah, very funny. So how about after this, we take you down to the Sausage and Barrel for a fine meal and a bottle of fizzy beer pop.
Oh, that makes my balls tingle.
You're so funny. Shut up, Master Wizard. Master Bhigballzs is speaking. Anyway, yes, how about before we go, we tier a video game, as we so often do here in the Wizard's Tower. As usual, we have several tiers for games. Why don't one of the other people tell them what the tiers are today, because I know them now.
So it's trash, meh, okay, good, thick, short, and wizard.
A wizard. Like us, wizards. So who wants to go first of all? But don't rush.
Yeah, don't rush at once. Would you like me to go?
Go on, Master Wizard.
Quiet.
Yes, you go first, Master Wizard.
Well, I've had 2 brand new spanking games to play this week. And I'm not sure which one I want to review first. Well, I can always do one next week, right?
Yes, you are allowed to do that.
Right, so I'm going to talk about Ghost Runner.
Very
Yes.
well.
Yes. So
Yeah.
it's slightly different to what I thought it was going to be. But only because it's fucking hard.
Like
Makes
me.
me hard.
Turgid. We're all turgid here.
Yes. So it was developed by quite a few games, to be honest. One More Level, 3D Realms, and Slipgate Ironworks with the developers. Published by 505 Games and All In Games.
Sounds good.
Yes, it's a fast-paced, violent combat system where you play as a ghost runner, aka cyborg ninja.
Oh, yes, the best kind of ninja.
Yes, you've got a little grapple hook, a sword, and these abilities that you'll get throughout your playthrough. And it's all about wall running and slowing down time, aka enhancing your reflexes to move through the air to avoid the bullets of the enemies.
Very good, very good.
Yes, but it's very Hotline Miami-esque, as in one bullet will kill you and you'll have to start again at the last checkpoint.
So you're a flimsy ninja.
Yes.
A flimger.
Yes, but the graphics are beautiful, and it's dystopian future and all like cyberpunk, basically.
Very good. So it's like old neon.
Yes, and it has
Very nice.
really nice synthwave soundtrack made by Daniel Deluxe was his name.
Oh, and we all know here in the Wizardverse that we like to ride the synthwave.
We do, yes.
Yes.
I'm watching a video of it on my portable crystal ball. It looks the tits.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
And I do believe it's coming to Game Pass soon. If I had known that before I bought it, I would have waited.
Yes, that's the downside with these generous Game Pass games.
It is very hard, and I didn't rage quit. I side quit. I was like, and then quit. Because I don't get very angry. Yes.
I like it.
It's very good, yes. And the story is different. It's not, and the levels are very well made, with a few challenges in each area. So the levels are quite long, and if you rage quit towards the end, you have to do the whole level again, which I found out the hard way.
Wow. So you side quit before you even began.
No, this was a few levels in. I was like, ugh. I was, I'll leave it for now. And then I came back and it was right back at the beginning of that level.
God damn it.
Yes.
The rage.
Yes,
Master
but,
Cumrack would have too many die timed at that.
Yes, probably. I think he would. I think he would too many die time.
Yeah.
But yes, it says it only came out 3 days ago. Or 4 days, the 27th of October.
Wow. We're actually current on point with a game review.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So I would stick it. Excuse me 1 second.
He's dropped his meat staff down the stairs.
It's okay. I will stick it in thick.
Oh, I like it when things are stuck into the thick.
Yes,
I like this
as
age.
infuriating as it is, it's a very well-polished game. You even get different swords to play with, and there's a taunt button.
Ah, very nice. What kind of taunts does he do?
Just different spinny things with his sword.
Does he slap his bum bum?
He gets his dick out in helicopters.
Ah, very good. Does he also use a bum plug with a tail, aka the Miles Tails Prower technique?
Where did you hear of that technique?
Oh, those idiots in the shed just sent the email back with the ideas. So we can reenact some later with Master Bhigballzs.
I recently found out that Miles Prower is actually a pun based on Miles Prower, and anybody who hasn't figured that out is not an idiot. Just takes people a little bit longer.
Ah, very true, Master Bhigballzs. I only recently found out that Master Cumrag's name isn't a joke. That's his actual name. Francis Cumrag.
Yes, that's correct.
And Master Wizard's name is actually Wizard.
Yes, Mr. Wizard.
Mr. Whizzle Ardman.
That's right, yes. Wizington.
Wizington.
Wizington
The
Ardman.
third.
The
Yes.
third Esquire.
Yes, Wizington Ardman, that's right.
Wizard is
Yeah,
just
I
his,
thought it was Masterington Wisman.
No, that was his father. Anyway, who wants to review a game next? Come on, step up. What about you,
I'll
Matt?
go.
ahead.
Seeing as we've had one so current, I've been playing one that's about 5 years old. Because it's so spooky for Halloween, I decided to play Until Dawn for the first time.
Ah, yes.
I've not given it a go before, and I'm really liking it. I'm only about 4 hours in at the moment, but it's good shit. The graphics are great, the acting is hit and miss, but I like me some quick time events. I'm one of those guys. So yeah, I'm all up in it, and I shall be finishing it soon. I will rate it
Master Bhigballzs.
for now thick.
Oh, how many students did you kill so far?
None are dead so far. I don't know how many of them could have died so far. I might go back and play it again and see how many I can knock off as quick as possible, because that'll be fun to do. But for now,
That would
my
be fun.
my guys are alive, except for the ones at the beginning. Spoilers. Spoilers.
I got 2 of them killed. Oopsie daisy. But they were annoying anyway, so no loss. Stupid mortals. Die. Anyway, yes, also don't die. Give us patron money. Who's next? It's probably you, Master Cumrag, hiding at the
Yes,
back.
I'm trying to think of a bloody game. Have we
Do you
done...
want me to go first?
Oh, go on then.
While you're thinking, as it is the PlayStation 2's 20th anniversary recently. Did you know it was created by wizards, by the way? Japanese wizards in the Japanese Wizards Tower. Anyway, yes, I'm reviewing Gran Turismo 4 for the PlayStation 2, made by Polyphonic Digital and released in the year of our Lord, I think 2004, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, it's a game where you are you, and you win races to get cars, and then you can collect cars like Pokemon, but you can't make them do battle, and they don't have awkward Rule 34s, where a Porsche has sex with a Ferrari. That doesn't happen. But anyway, first you must complete some driving lessons to prove that you can play driving games, which were some of them very difficult. And whenever you lost, it played that "Poopadoom, ooh, yeah, poopadoom" music, which was really annoying. But once you passed them, there was a lovely little thing you could do if you're rubbish at racing games like me, and that was to make the AI do it for you. You just gave them orders, and it was really funny, because the AI was terrible, so they spent half a lap up someone's ass before they finally got past them. But it was the best way to play the game if you're terrible at driving games. You could just be the manager and get all the cars. And it was very good, and for the PS2, the graphics were beautiful, just sterling. So I will give Gran Turismo 4. Also, the award of thick. There you go. That's my review.
3 thick games.
3 thick wizards, 3 thick games. Let's see what Master Cumbrack's going to come up with, shall we?
I'm going to review Cannon Fodder.
Ah,
Yes,
retro classic.
yes, by I can't fucking remember who it made by now. Anyway,
Moving on.
it was, I don't think it's any particular war. Really, it was just there's some army blokes wandering around shooting people, and they all had names. And when they died, they got a little gravestone. I don't really know where I'm going with this.
It was made by Sensible Software, for anyone who
Oh
wants
yes,
to
that's
know.
it. Yes, and used Sensible Soccer as well, didn't they?
Yes.
Oh Christ, I don't know what I'm fucking doing now.
Master Cumbrack's having a moment.
I'm having a meltdown. I'm
Oh,
too
no.
busy looking at pictures of Uncle Penny.
Quit staring at my balls.
Let's get him to the sausage and barrel. I think he needs a drink and to see his friend Uncle Benny,
Yes.
who we were all simping over a couple of weeks ago. I don't know what came over me. Wasn't Uncle Benny, I'll tell you that much.
You'd know about if he came over you.
Yes, it's
Like a
lava.
waterfall. Yes.
Anyway, let's get you off to the sausage and barrel. Where do you want to put cannon fodder?
Thick.
Yay! It's
All thick.
It's a thick week for us, whilst our best friend Master Bhigballzs is here to stay. Come on, Master Bhigballzs, let's go to the pub.
What are you taking the?
If I'm staying
invisibility
here, you're
bloke?
gonna have to widen those doors for my balls.
We'll just teleport you out. What did you say, Master Wizard?
I said, are we bringing the invisibility bloke?
No, I want to come this time so you don't have to hide from me. That's what you normally do with the invisibility bloke, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't know how you both fit inside him, but you find a way. Tell you, Master Bhigballzs, they're incorrigible.
Well, you see, the invisibility bloke entered Cumbrack. That's how it worked.
Oh, so
So
you
it
actually...
it looked like we were walking in a line, but in fact we were just having cheeky bum sex while walking like Genesis.
I can't dance. I can't talk like that as you came out here.
Yes.
Doing a soda side yard shunt.
The only
Yes, it
thing
is.
about me is I bumfuck when I walk.
Alright, let's get out of here. Come on. Let's go to the pub. Fucking hell, the wizards are getting weirder by the minute.
I think Master Bhigballzs is back, and they just start talking, trying to big each other up on how much sex they're getting. all
Yeah,
the
that's
time.
it. That's it. It's like was.
The problem is, I don't want to laugh because I want to laugh as Master Bhigballzs.
Wait, what you talk about? Laugh as Master Bhigballzs. You're different people.
Are we, or am I just one of his balls?
Wow.
With a smiley
Right, if you
face
were-
drawn on it.
If you were a sentient testicle that could do art, that'd be interesting. Speaking of which,
That's gonna be
so
my
right,
that's gonna be my new Twitter profile now. A sentient testicle that can do art.
Right, we would be honoured if you did that. Talking about your art, though, maybe you should tell our listeners who maybe have just started listening to Shart Select and haven't heard of you before, what you do and where people can find it.
Yeah, if you want to find me, I'm Ross Cooke Comic Art on Instagram. And then it's Cooke8008 on Twitter. Although I'm trying to do a bit more on Twitter, but every time I go on Twitter, I just get angrier and angrier at everything. So I tend to stay on Instagram.
Yeah, Twitter can be annoying sometimes.
So yeah, if you want to find me on there, I doodle nonsense and draw crap and do general stuff like that.
I have noticed that you've been doing a daily drawing challenge for movies recently as well.
Yeah, that was Inktober, drawing
was really
challenge that
good.
goes through for the whole of October. So I watched 31 movies to do the challenge, a movie a day. But then I ended up watching 57 movies overall for October.
Wow.
So I'm a bit disappointed that I didn't double my numbers, but I did watch the whole of all 6 Resident Evil movies in a day. That was a challenge.
Oh my god! Why?
I know. I don't know. They're all crap. But I did it.
Terrible.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just a glutton for punishment.
I liked your Blade Runner 2049 one. That one was really good. That's my favourite one.
Yeah, that one, because I was worried about that one because I wouldn't say I was a fan of Blade Runner. I've watched it a couple of times. But, you know, I'm not a fan compared to some people who would love it. And so I was worried, like, watching that one is like, do I need to rewatch Blade Runner before I rewatch this one? And you don't at all. As long as you've got a passing knowledge of Blade Runner and the characters, I think it's a really good story. I still think it's too long. I think it's a really good story that should have been about 2 hours. And then release a director's cut with all those beautiful, sweeping visuals of everything or something.
The Los Angeles skyline with all Coca-Cola adverts over it.
Yeah. But and the reason I drew like Anna Damas in it, I can't remember, Joy, that was it, the character's name. She's just so bloody good. Like, it looks like she's been drawn by artists or like whatever. He's one of the most beautiful humans on the planet, but he's also really, really good at her job. Like everything I've seen her in, she's been fantastic.
Yeah. So that picture really captured that moment from the movie as well. That sort of iconic moment.
And that was my favourite moment. Like a lot of these, because I've never seen any of them, I had to guess, like grab a picture off the internet and be like, okay, I'll use that as reference. So that one, I was like, well, that looks visually stunning. And then when it showed up, that was actually probably my favourite moment from that movie. Yeah, I think it was really good.
Well, good, mate. Well, fair enough. So that's where we can find Ross on the internet. I highly encourage our listeners to do so if they've not already. Get it done, you damn fools. And now, it's time. Each episode, the sacred moment where we hand over to Ryan for his very efficient rounding us out.
Yeah, bye.
Too efficient.
Never gets old. So obviously Ross has already said goodbye and he's already left. So we're using Shart Select. You can find us on all the socials, Shart Select Pod. Well, yeah, anywhere it's Shart Select Pod, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Except for YouTube because I haven't got enough subscribers yet. So fuck you, subscribe. Get on there, find us on YouTube.
Subscribe.
Yeah, we're also on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ShartSelect. And for just $2 a month, you can react to the weirdest paid content you'll find on the internet.
Definitely the weirdest. I'm sure Ross can attest to that.
Yeah.
This was. I've not stopped being sick in my mouth since you did it.
Same.
Beautiful though, isn't it? So yeah, that'll do us for this week. See you all next week.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, bye.
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 Yeah, bye.
Bye. Bye. Yeah.
Bye. Bye. Yeah, bye. 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 I think one.
Bye.
Bye. I think one day we should explain where the "yeah, bye" comes from.